Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Y'all, I know y'all see it. I know y'all see it. Y'all girl that messed around and got her hair done, okay? It is my birthday month and we are celebrating all month long. So I was like, why not? Why not? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the new look, the new zoo in the comments. I don't know, I may keep her around for a while. I'm kind of loving this. She is new, she's different, but you know, we all need a change sometimes. But the reason you are all here is in today's video, we are going to be discussing 5 wonderful, beautiful, heavy-hitting, deep, rich scents for fall. So these are all going to be affordable fragrances. Some of them are, you know, inspirations of others. Some of them are original scents. So if you're interested in hanging out with me, having a little bit of fun, talking deep, rich, decadent, smooth fragrances for the fall, please continue to watch. If you are new here, beautiful, welcome to the channel. I do hope you consider subscribing. We have lots of fun here and we smell good too. And if you are returning, hey friend, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That does help for us to grow. Also make sure to like this video. It tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content on my channel, and let's get right into this video. None of these fragrances are new releases. They are tried and true. Some of them are, well, really, no, yeah, a couple are new into my collection, but they're fantastic. They are absolutely fantastic, and I highly recommend them. But this one I have had for a little bit of a time. This is Teriaq, the original. I love her. The OG, or the Intense, is not necessarily my favorite, but this is going to be your honeyed almond type of fragrance. It does give somewhat of Labelle vibes, but I feel like it just goes in its own direction. It's sweet, it's smooth, it's warm. There's caramel in here. There's a little bit of spiciness to the fragrance, and it's just decadent to me. I absolutely love it. Now, I did wear this when it was a little hot outside. It was a bit much, but I loved it that much that, you know, I wore it in warmer weather. But this is a beauty in the colder weather. Let it catch a breeze and it will just intoxicate you, whoever you're next to, or, you know, maybe somebody down the street, and they'll be looking for you. So this one I highly recommend. I do know that there are people that love the Intense version. That plum liqueur note is just not doing it for me. I've had that fragrance for a while too. It's still in the collection. I just cannot fall in love with it. I don't know. I keep it around for references, but the original, fire. So again, this is Teriaq, the original from Lattafa. Now this next fragrance is new to my collection, but it is not new to the market. When I told you about this fragrance, I told you all that I was scared. I was scared to buy it, but it was under 20 bucks. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just take the chance and see what happens. And baby, I fell in love. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. When I first got it, I wore it for literally like a week straight. This is Oud Mood, also from Lattafa. This is going to be your spicy, oudy, decadent rose and oud scent. There is caramel in this fragrance. There's some amber. There is some resins in it, so it makes it very deep and rich. There's also pimento in this fragrance, and I know that I have shared that I cannot stand pimento in fragrances, but whatever they did in here, it's good. It's good to me. It's good to me. It's good on me. It does not bother me. So I think the other notes that are pretty strong kind of tone this one down to make it to where I don't smell it at all, or however they blended it, just blended it to perfection to where I love it. Now, this is supposed to be inspired by Oud Bouquet from Lancôme. I've never smelled that one, as I've stated before several times. But I mean, for $20, I literally I have not gone wrong with this fragrance. Now, I know that Swiss Arabian has one, which is Shagaf Oud, and I have that one as well. I prefer this one. I do. I just prefer this one. I've actually had Shagaf Oud for a very long time, and I've worn her maybe once or twice. And when I got this one, I was like, this smells like something I have, but it just worked for me. I gravitated to it, and I don't know if it's because I've just, you know, matured in my fragrance journey and I'm open to more things. But even when I smelled them side by side, I still had a preference for Oud Mood from Lattafa. This is just a gorgeous, sexy, very strong, powerful, deep, rich, decadent rose and oud scent. So honey, if you've missed out on oud bouquet from Lancome, or you're just not interested in that price tag of the new formulated fragrance, Lattafa said, I got you for the 20 and I'm gonna hook you up. So this is Oud Mood from Lattafa. Also guys, I will try and link whatever I can down below if you're interested in any of these fragrances, and majority of my links are affiliated, so if you do shop through them, I greatly appreciate it. It does go a long way to help me support my channel. Okay, let's move on. This next fragrance is also an inspiration. I want to say, now that I'm looking at it, all of them are inspired by something else, but baby, they're spot on, or they're close enough to where they just smell like the originals, but they are fantastic on their own. This is Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. This is inspired by Baby Cat. I really feel like they have done a phenomenal job with this fragrance. This is a fresh, spicy vanilla scent. Now, when I first got this bottle and sprayed it out, it was giving a little bit of, something very harsh, but it smoothed out very quickly and became a love for me. A love so much that I felt comfortable blind buying the original. Having the original and having this, and also another inspired fragrance of Baby Cat, I will say, to me, this takes on a spicier, more resinous take on the original. You smell more of the vanilla in Baby Cat, and when I compare it to the other inspired fragrance that I have, which is called Fierce by French Avenue, Fierce has more of the vanilla. It takes on more of a sweeter vibe. So, I would say that this is probably a little more masculine leaning than the original is, and definitely more masculine leaning, or I don't know. If you just don't want something super vanilla, this takes on more of the spicier, more resinous type of vibe of Baby Cat, because the vanilla in Baby Cats is fantastic. It's beautiful. You still get vanilla in Rifaaqat, but it's just a little more spicy, a little more peppery, a little more resinous. So this is fantastic, phenomenal. I wear this, have no problem with it. I don't share this bottle, with my guy. This is mine and mine alone, and I've created this scent on my own. So if you are interested, like I said, I will link this down below. It's pretty affordable. So if you're, someone is like, oh my gosh, I want to test this out before I buy it, you can get a full bottle of this for like $20, $25. And, see how you feel before you end up buying Baby Cat full price. So again, this is Rifaaqat, a beautiful, fresh, spicy, warm vanilla fragrance that is very interesting, that performs fantastic in colder weather. This is Rifaaqat by Paris Corner. Up next is Liquid Brun by French Avenue. This is inspired by Parfums de Marly's Altair. This is a gorgeous take on the original. This is going to be your warm, spicy scent that has spices. There's cardamom, there's cinnamon. It also has a beautiful vanilla in the fragrance. There's some resins. This is a lovely take on a spicy vanilla that is squarely in the middle of being something that is completely unisex, can be worn by anyone. This fragrance can also be layered with things. I find that layering this with something a little sweeter can cater to those that, maybe the spices in here do a little bit too much, or if somebody wants it a little bit heavier, you can add in something with a little more oud in it, or that is a deeper, richer type of vanilla scent, which can give it some more character. But on her own, she's great. On her own, she is great. This would be a fantastic holiday scent. I know a lot of times people gravitate to the Killian's Angel Share for Thanksgiving and things like that, but I think this can absolutely give her a run for her money. And I have Altair. She's fantastic. This smells very, very similar. Of course, nothing beats the original, but this smells so close, and it's super affordable. So, if you were ever interested, I know this is not new on the market, so a lot of people do have it. So I'm sure you can all speak to it down in the comments for those that may be new to the channel or maybe new to Middle Eastern fragrances, that this is a good one. It is a good inspired fragrance of Altair by Parfums de Marly. So this again is Liquid Brun by French Avenue. Up next is an inspired fragrance of a beloved fragrance from a beloved fragrance house here on these YouTube streets. This is Tobacco 01 by Swiss Arabian. This is inspired by Initio's Side Effect. Side Effect is spectacular. It is a spectacular fragrance, and this bottle is doing a good job of being an inspiration. Now I have Side Effect. It's in my boo's closet, but I can spray it when I want. And I also think I have a 10 ml of my own. There is something a little bit richer from the original. Now I do think this bottle needs to somewhat mature a little bit, but for the most part, the fragrance is spot on. It just needs to gather that depth. That Side Effect has, that's just mesmerizing and like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? What you doing? Where you been all my life? It just need to get there. Now, I just got this in my collection and she's good. She is good. Performance is great. But I do know that after a while, she's going to get deeper and richer and she will be more of a spot on inspired fragrance. Now, what makes this super interesting to me is this is like a sweet, fruity tobacco scent. Like you definitely get the fruits. There's apple in here. There's plum, which I don't always get along with, but it's good. It's good in this fragrance. There's honey, there's tobacco. So you get the fruits and the sweeter notes at the top, but as it dries down, it gets a little bit sweet, a little decadent, a little thick with the honey and tobacco notes and some of the woods and resins that's in here. And she's fire. She's fire. She's also a unisex fragrance anybody can wear. So this is Tobacco 01 from Swiss Arabian. Alrighty, you guys. So I should have told you at the beginning, I was going to keep you here for a good time and not a long time. Okay. You all let me know what fragrances you are interested in wearing for the fall. Yes, I have tons more. There are fragrances that are, higher on the list than these ones are, but these are like really, really good for cold weather, like cold weather in the fall, bundled up, you layered up, you got on your pea coat with your scarf, your knee-high boots. Yes. And then you have on one of these fragrances. So you all let me know what you will be pulling out of your closet for the fall. That may not be in your top 10, but they are just bangers for the fall time. I would love to hear from you down below. Again, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That does help for us to grow. And as always, make sure that you are being kind to yourself. Make sure you're being kind to others, and peace and love, y'all. The world needs it. Bye.